All right, third shot for him. Going with the hybrid. Oh, a little bit long, possibly. This one's your third. Nice work. That was some good golf. What do you think? Is he going to make this? It's kind of long. Yikes, that went right by. All right, and this putt for the skin. Oh, no. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. All right, you need this putt to carry the hole. And that will work to carry the hole over and stack those skins up. And the next hole you can cash in. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Oh my, splash. Setting up his third shot here. Tee shot's looking decent. And let's see what happens. This is his fourth. And second shot here on the third. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. Went right by. He's got a 10-foot putt here. And that one drops for the bogey. All right, and this putt is for the double skin. And after that hole, you're currently sitting there with 3 skins. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Tee shot's looking nice here. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. Decent approach there. Okay, second shot for him on this one. All right, this is his third shot. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. Oh, you like that one, don't you? Okay, that will be 4 skins for you after that one. Teeing off on a par 3 hole for this one. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Well, that'll do for now. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. "30 feet to go." Holy, well, let's just leave it there. That was a holy effort. Let's just put it like that. Way out there, and you dropped it right in the cup. Amazing work. And he's setting up for a birdie here. And it drops. And as we add that skin to next hole's putt, let's see how everybody currently stands. And as we tee off on this hole, 2 skins on the line. Great swing. I like what you've done with this hole. Just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. I take notes, they just hold this one. And best of luck to you with this putt. You're going to need to sink this to carry the hole. Ouch, right by the hole. And you've got 4 skins on the board after that one. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Oh, that's too bad. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And here's a look at their hybrid. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. And we're out of the dirty stuff. Now let's get to that real short stuff on the green. Let's do it. And this is our third shot. And he's in the green side rough. And this one's your fourth. Good job with that chip shot. And this putt will get him 1 skin. And that will drop. Okay, and you have 4 skins on the board after that one. Here's a 6-iron from them. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Oh, wonderfully struck. Well, you can't hit them all. And here we go with his second shot. second shot here on hole number 8. Five feet to go. Boom, there's your par. And that putt will go for par. And as you probably could tell, we're carrying things over to the next hole. More skins on the line. Oh, shank. All right, let's send it. I think this will end up in the fairway. All right, here's his second shot. And he's around 235 yards out. Let's see what he does. And here's our second shot on the 9th. And please, sir, may have a bounce to the right. That's a safe shot. All right, let's see what he does out of the bunker. And as he lines this up, this will be for bogey. This one's heading to the long grass. And he will hit from the rough. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. This one's going right. Okay, this putt for 2 skins. Okay, this one is over, and you have come out on top. Well done out there and raking in those skins. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Okay, so that's step one, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Okay, steady now. Starting the round above par today.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
He's currently tied for 7th. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the route in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
And that should secure the par on this one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Well, we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field, they're now ahead of their rival.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. Good looking shot, this. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Ko.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Oh. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich, the sixth hole's a par 4, measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 7th. Going with the 6-iron here. This one needs to kick left.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That is hunting for the hole.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Time to face a par 4. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
On a nice line.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Sitting at +1, currently tied for 3rd.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry. That shot will add some fuel to the fire.
We can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
These are on rails, looking good.
He's currently sitting in second.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently a shot off the lead.
That shot's going to get rinsed, I think. This is their fifth shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Oh, so close. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Opting for the 6 iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
This is from miles away.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That's disappointing. 7 feet to the cup.
It looks like he pushed that one.
Putting for bogey.
He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee. Looks like this one's bunker bound. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Such soft hands.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Currently at +3 for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Par putt coming up here.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
opting for the 9-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Beautiful shot. He's currently tied for second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, that's a ripper.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot. Almost went in the bucket. Got a bit offline, didn't she? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Ridge, a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Is that what they had in mind?
And coming up well short.
And this putt for a final score of 72. Oh, what a stroke. And that'll bring his tournament to a close. Well, Rich, we had high expectations for this player early, but sadly, no win in the end.
No, they just couldn't quite get their game going in the final round. Unfortunately, comes up a little bit short, but what can I say? Another solid performance.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to start. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele and a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you.
This one's going right at the pin here.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in third place.
Okay, time to return to the action. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
This one's dialed in.
A par putt awaits.
Currently 4 under for the round.
Teeing off here at the third hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par.
Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, well played. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times. But then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
The 6th hole at East Lake Ridge, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. This hole is a par 4. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the hybrid. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Playing their 4th shot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard.
Still in the lead now after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Well struck. Sitting at 7 under.
Outright first here.
That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt is about 8 feet.
That starts off on a good line.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last.
And that will take him to 8 under. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. This one's online.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
After 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
It's a little wayward.
A bit short with that effort.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Yeah, he'll take that. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, that'll play. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And with that hole behind them, this player currently holds down top spot on the leaderboard, and Xander Schauffele is second.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This for back-to-back birdies.
That did everything but drop.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
Well, 13. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Jon Rahm getting ready for his next shot.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Going with the 5-wood. That's a pretty handy shot. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
16 feet to the hole. It was on a good line. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, this is a quality-looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Well, there's been some FedEx Cup champions won and lost around this part of the course.
This is the site of probably one of the greatest finishes in FedEx Championship history. The winner holing his second shot here to claim victory. Looking good.
And that will drop in for birdie.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event.
Look.
Well, Rich, that was a fantastic season on tour, no doubt about it. We finally have our FedEx Cup champion.
Luke, this player deserves the FedEx Cup championship. They played exceptional golf all year long, and they showed what they're made of when it mattered the most. Just an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to this year's FedEx Cup champion.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand, because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yeah, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one, if you can win, will certainly build your confidence. Second shot here on the first. And here we are with the third shot. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Oh, well played.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Currently 1 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff from about 100 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
It's been a little up and down, but she's just 1 stroke back from her rival.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Just needs this one to kick right. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. And back to the course with the live action. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
This is on a stupendous line.
He sits in first position. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That's a good-looking shot there. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And it goes in. Great shot.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Here we are at the 5th hole. It's heading to the rough for mine. Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, 2-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players, and that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
Yeah, quality shot that. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
And that will take him to 6 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Not a bad play, that one. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Well, this should find the short grass. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Looking really good. What a putt to make. Well done. And that will take him to 7 under.
Moments like that deserve another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
And he's down there.
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Getting ready to play their third. Wonderfully played.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
A par putt on the table.
That's pretty tidy. Yep, he'll take that. Now 5 shots up after that hole. On the tee of a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 12th. Attaboy, good shot. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh, nice line. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. That's heading into the rough, I think.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. This putt to get to 10 under par. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance?
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Well played, mate.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. This one's for birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Well played. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. This hole is a par 3. Yeah, that was a safe play. A long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
A little birdie look in here.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Not bad. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Splash. Penny, how bad is this lie?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Wonderful shot.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Opting for the 9-iron. This lie's not great. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Well, you've got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
Absolutely. All tournament long, they just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Thank you.